Alright, what's up YouTube? It's AM Figures here, coming back with another figure review. This one I might be a little late on. I know people get it early and stuff, so I may be a little bit late on reviewing this figure, but, well, I'm here. And to be quite honest, I was expecting this figure to be pretty nice, but what I wasn't expecting was for it to, like, rise to my favorites, but that's what it's done. It's a pretty awesome figure. Before I go over the figure itself, as well as the Cyberman, I will go over the box and what it comes with. So, here we go. We got the box here, some art with Yamcha, the little window here. Go around to the side, it's some more art and his classic death pose right here, which I actually did my best to recreate. I have a photo of that on my Instagram. If you'd like to check that out, I'll leave my Instagram in the description. And here's the back here with all of this stuff. They have translations, so I'll leave this here if you'd like to read it. There's quite a bit of information. And I'm just here for the figure review, and I'm sure most of you are as well. But yeah, here's some poses, just showing what he comes with and what he can do generally. And on this side is his name again, as well as another little side window. So that's the box. I'll leave that right there. And now for the accessories. He comes with 4 sets of hands, including his fists and the key blast hands, which I have on him right now, and 4 faces, including the one he has on. So he comes with his yelling face, his grinning face, as well as his serious face. This is the one that comes on him in the box. I just preferred his teeth gritted face. This one right here. And yeah, that's the accessories it comes with. Now here's the, sorry, completely missed that. I wasn't looking at it, I was looking at it through the camera, so misjudged its position. But the Cyberman he comes with is pretty nice. The articulation's not too bad. I mean, for a figure this size and for an extra that was added, of course, it's nothing spectacular. There's no, like, elbow bend or anything like that. It's just you turn the arms like this, and the head can move as well. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if the legs can move. I've tried moving them, but I haven't been able to, so I don't know if they're just, like, really tight or if they can move, but I'm assuming that they cannot move. But overall, it's pretty nice. It's the details fairly well. Here's his little face here, and of course I have him posed up there with Yamcha and the rest of the Z fighters that I have right now, at least. And now on to Yamcha. The main figure, I have him in a little, my attempt at a spirit ball pose. One cool thing that I'd like to mention first that they added was a little articulation to his belt here. You can actually spin that around. I thought that was pretty cool. Articulation overall is generally the same as other figures. I'll do my best to get that with the current tools I have at my disposal, which is nothing spectacular. Sorry, my finger in the camera. Let's see, there we go. All right, let's get it over here. So the legs, of course, the knee bends about this far back and straight up like that. The legs go about that far up, come back about that far, so pretty far back, unnaturally far. And the ankles are just a regular joint here, I guess a ball joint. But yeah, and then you have the toe articulation here, which is same as the others, but quite nice to have. And then the arm articulation is the same as all the rest at 360 at the shoulder, same for the bicep, just a swivel here, and the elbow about like that, and that far back up, and same for the hands, just ball joint as usual. But here, let's get his arms out of the way. His head is, he can look about this far down, which is pretty good. His looking up is a little hindered, actually hindered quite a bit by his hair. He can only look up about this far, which isn't very far at all. But regardless, his ab crunch is quite well. Let's see, about that far down, and maybe a little bit that far back, maybe a little further. He is a bit stiff. This figure is, at least for me. So there's that. You change his hands the same way as any other SH Figuarts. You do change his hair. It's a bit odd, or his face at least. Like the entirety of the front part comes off. And then you just pop the face off like usual. And the joint here is on like this. So if you do pop this off, which I'm not going to do now, I haven't done it yet, but if I do, I will post a picture of, I will be putting Goku's head on, and I'll post a picture of that on my Instagram. But I tried pulling it off, and it was a pain, and I'm just really afraid to break it, to be quite honest. But yeah, so then that's how you change the face, just normally, like any other figure. The one cool thing, though, let me put his face back on, is his hair here is actually articulated. Oh, front keeps falling off. So you can turn it around if you want to, say, have him charging up or whatever, have his hair going up and such. Just, I've seen a few posts about that joint breaking rather easily, so if you are going to mess with that joint, just be careful. That's why I haven't really messed with it too much. But yeah, I have seen some posts of it breaking. So yeah, like I said, just if you are gonna mess with that and make it, move his hair around a bunch or whatever, just be careful. All right, and just fair warning. I don't want anybody to break their figures or anything like that. Just believe me, I know the pain of a broken figure. I have a Sinon figure that I was going to do a review on. I might still. The only downside is that I took her out of the box and her head broke off, her hand broke, and her arm broke. So her arm and hand are now super glued on, and her head is just resting in place because I didn't want to super glue that on. But the upside to that is it is not an official Figma. It is indeed a bootleg. That is the plus side. So I didn't spend a ton just to have it break. But I wound up buying a bootleg because it was overall cheaper. I didn't feel like spending that much on that figure. But yeah, I suppose life lessons. You buy you get what you pay for. But I'm not talking about that now. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I might make a review of that later on. But yes, this is the review for the Yamcha figure, of course, as well as the little Cyberman extra. Overall, like I said, it's a very, very nice figure, to be quite honest. I think they nailed it. I think they did. Sorry about my finger. I think they did very nicely. Whoops. There he goes. I think it's a great figure. I think if you're hesitant, I say go for it. If you're not hesitant, go for it. Yeah, I think you'll really wind up loving this figure, just as much as I have. And, now that I have Yamcha, I cannot wait for Tien to come out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. set these guys up the best I can, maybe for a little goodbye pose. Here we go. And where's the Cyberman? There we go. Alright, well, that's that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you like it. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do better. I'd love to hear it. You guys are what drive this channel, what make me want to do this. I know I don't upload that often, but I upload as much as I can. The only reason I don't upload so much is because I don't really, the newer figures, I don't get them very early, and, you know, they're spaced out quite a bit, so I don't really have much else to review, but I've got some ideas, so maybe I'll jump into those. But yeah, so like I said, just let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you didn't like it and what I can improve on to make you like it. But yeah, overall, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a great holiday, and a happy new year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.